So, here we are. We're at the 2K booth. Actually, we're right across from the 2K booth where we've just seen The Darkness 2. Now, I have the pleasure of speaking with a fine gentleman about said game. Would you please introduce yourself for our fans?
Sure. Yeah, my name's Sheldon Carter. I'm the project director on Darkness 2.
That's fantastic. I'm very excited about this. Now, you walked us through a bit of it.
Yep.
You let us play the game.
Yep.
They haven't seen it yet. So can you tell them and myself a little bit about what they can expect as far as any gameplay upgrades, graphical upgrades, stuff like that for the sequel?
Yeah, I mean, there's a good way of thinking about it is that we looked at Darkness 1, and the thing that we really wanted to bring forward from it was the narrative. We thought that was so important. Yeah. So we have the writer from the first game, and now he's working on the second game as well. He worked on the comics. So we have that kind of narrative feel from the first that's coming forward. From the other side, from the gameplay side, what we did is, we loved seeing the demon arms on the screen. And when I saw them, I wanted to take the demon arms, I wanted to be able to grab guys, and I wanted to rip them apart all the time. I wanted to have that ability.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of where we ramped it. We looked at, the core shooting and the core kind of, we call it quad wielding. We want to have the player to have the ability to kind of look at the environment and say, hey, there's a parking meter there. Let's grab that parking meter, throw it through that guy's head. Oh, there's a car, it's got a door, grab the door, defend myself with that door,
Yes.
Shoot through the window, slash a guy that gets too close to me, chuck the car door and cut a guy in half. So we wanted to have this kind of combat concert that's going on in the game, and I think it's really working right now.
So when you say quad wielding, You're talking about having two guns and your two arms all independently usable.
Yeah, all the time right there. You got your arms on the bumpers and your triggers for your guns.
And that's from, now, I don't know where in the game what I saw was, it seemed like the very beginning, that all those abilities are available right from the get-go?
Yeah, we start you off as a badass. I mean, you're Jackie Estacado, you've got the darkness, you should be badass right from the beginning.
Absolutely, you guys didn't mess around.
Yeah.
So now there's a really good graphical element to the game. Tell me a little bit about the graphics in the comic.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we call the style graphic noir, and really what we did is we looked through the comic books and we saw what do we really like about that. The high contrast images. Obviously, they're hand drawn, so there's this hatching on it. So we thought, how can we bring that into the game? I feel like that's the heritage of the darkness is the comic book. Yeah. So we wanted it to feel like you're playing the graphic novel when you were playing the game.
It looks phenomenal. So now, does that mean that all the colors, like on on a man's suit or whatever, is that all hand drawn?
Yeah, I mean, we have this incredibly talented and very busy art team back home, and we tried to do it, kind of all sorts of different ways. We tried to do it procedurally, and we thought, what, it just doesn't look right unless it's hand drawn. So we just did every single texture in the game got hand drawn. So yeah.
Now, how long does something like that take? I mean, I would imagine it would take forever, but I mean, I'm unskilled, so.
Yeah, I'm unskilled too. I mean, these guys are working around the clock. I don't know. It's taken a long time, but I mean, we're not done yet, so we still have lots of time to get to it. Yeah.
How much time are we looking at? I mean, ballpark, before we can hope to see Darkness 2 on shelves?
We're looking at fall of this year, and it's going to be for PC, Xbox 360, and PS3.
Now, as far as the story goes, I don't know what you can say, but can you tell anybody what the general premise at the beginning of the game is?
Yeah, I can tell you that for sure. I mean, it's 2 years after the events of the first game. Jackie's now the Dawn of the Estacado family. From what you see in the demo, there's someone who's attacked him, and now they're trying to take the darkness from him. And other than that, it's hard for me to talk about it because, I mean, the darkness is all about these nice kind of quiet moments that the first game allowed to breathe, where you got to sit on the couch with Jenny and you got to watch To Kill a Mockingbird. We have moments like that in our game, but I can't tell you. If I tell you anything more about the story, I'll kind of spoil those. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Oh, that's fair. Now, in my brief time playing the game, it was fantastic. But all I got to experience were pistols. What kind of, I mean, in addition to the tentacles, and that's awesome, but what kind of weapons array, without spoiling anything, can you tell us about?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that's in Darkness 1 is this whole array of powers, and we're just not talking about the powers yet, but I mean, to say that they're not there would be wrong. I mean, they're definitely there. And then on top of that, with the weapons, I mean, the cool thing that's in the demo is our shotgun. It kind of works different than you'd see in a shotgun in a normal game. You could actively pump the shotgun. So you shoot with one trigger, and then you could pump the next shell in with the other one. So you can just go nuts with a shotgun like you can't do in any other game.
I did not get far enough to get the shotgun. Yeah. I suck. I got in there and I was like, yeah, a whole street full of people. How did I die so fast? It's because I'm unskilled.
Well, it just takes a little bit of time. I'm sure you'll do great.
I feel like I'm getting a pep talk. This is terrible. Like, hey, good game, slugger.
You can do it. You can shoot. You can pull that trigger. I know you can.
I can do it, guys. I just need you to rally behind me, and the Darkness 2 will be mine. Oh, man. Shelton, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.